Okay, so it's time to talk about some spoilery things for Superman, but not really, I guess, because it was official behind-the-scenes footage that was revealed. But according to a brand new report, we got an update on the White Martians, which will be in the upcoming Superman and joining the DC universe. And by extent, this means Martian Manhunter. Okay, so I suppose this is a spoiler, but we're going to talk about the implications here and what's going on. So let's talk about that little doc, behind-the-scenes doc that they revealed for Superman a little bit ago, and some of the things that people have discovered in it. Specifically, this one weird-looking creature that's all white, which most people automatically jump to the conclusion that it's probably a white Martian. For those that aren't aware, the White Martians are the other Martians that live on Mars, who end up committing G-side over on, the Green Martians. You know, Martian Manhunters people. Now, I'm just going to say this right up front. This isn't surprising that James Gunn would do something like this and play around with this idea. It's a full-on universe that they're building. If there is a White Martian that's like contained in a containment cell or something that's been maybe captured by, who knows, maybe Lex, or if it's still true that Brainiac is in this, or if they extracted the powers of the White Martian for their villain, it fits the bill, right? Everything kind of fits with this. Maybe it's even held in captivity by Maxwell Lord or something. We really don't know, but it would make sense. And also, laying down the foundation for the Martian Manhunter also makes sense. And they could do that thing that they've played around with in different continuities for Superman, where Superman was slightly off course and the Martian Manhunter saw the pod and redirects it to Earth. So largely Clark and the entire universe owes a thanks to Martian Manhunter. You know, they could play around with something like that as a retcon down the road if they want, which I personally think would be cool. I always like that angle on it. So is it really surprising that Martian Manhunter is probably running around somewhere in the universe and will be revealed? For all we know, they could pull a Zack Snyder retcon where he saw fans speculate. He just said, yeah, sure, that random person you guys think is Martian Manhunter is Martian Manhunter. And it was like, okay, but that doesn't make sense. But sure, you know, it can work. And I trust James Gunn has a plan in motion that he's probably planning like 3 steps forward for when the Martian Manhunter will show up and how. And the White Martians are just a small piece of that plan and puzzle. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.